Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Velus Jones now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Good.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be second down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm the
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Pulled in at the 20. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Captain.
Nick starting with a pass. Has it downfield working the left. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Denver.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. On the move, past the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Hurts. This one's snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, on with Barkley. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hurts on first down. That's incomplete left side. It's Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, so when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Throw here, 3rd down. And once again, they can't connect.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge, that green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Shotgun snap to Nix. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Complete out to the right. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down throwing for Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Hey, let's go.
Hurts yet again. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Elliott connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Has a lane past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Nix off the play action. Able to get it to Franklin. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Brought down on the effort by Quayon Mitchell.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now Nix. Set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Back at the 47-yard line.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. He fields it cleanly. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8.
1st and 10. Their own 8-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his back, Harvey. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back to the 6.
Loss of a yard.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're going to throw out of the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the Broncos' 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Tiger Hornet. Good.
Hurts now from the gun. And downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
63.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd time out. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. It's a sneak. Hurts. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you sneaking. Those guys, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that return's going to cost him just a little bit compared to a touchback. He's out just shy of the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, it's Nix. This complete to Colt. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And it's 3rd down now. Throw here, 3rd down. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Great. Delta.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Rolling left, buying some time, and he's tackled for a short gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there, and that's going to give them the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the day. It's now 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. New set of downs for him from the 31. And I'll start this one out with Barkley. Bounce it outside, but still a little low because he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. There's another carry for Barkley. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Hurts. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Throwing here, Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
A 62-yard attempt.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the lead stays at 2.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
RB once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
5. Nick's looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Looks like about 4 yards on that 3rd down. Not enough for the first, but definitely enough to consider going for it here.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Looking to throw. Got his man. It's Golden. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Extra point try now from Lutz.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5.
Eagles 16.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Broncos.
Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. Braden Mann will kick it away. Has it at the 37. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12.
28, Eagles 16. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds Dotson left side. And he won't make the marker. If they rally to him in time, that's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's a third down give to Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left half. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that keeps the lead at 12.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts now from the gun. Downfield, and Goddard has it. And no gain after the catch, but a gain still out across midfield. There to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Tiger Hornet.
On 1st down, Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right behind.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5 ball game. They kick it off. On the return, here's Mims. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Kill. Oh, my son.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
Oh, my son. Shanahan.
They're going to pass it here. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Luke's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel that, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken
something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. To break the chain that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really good. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Just say that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.